first. I'm going to do something different. I've been starting out with some oracle messages, but I feel like we need to go straight into the tarot today. Let's see what's going on for you all. I want to get an idea of the overall general energy for this last 10 days of the month. We'll also get some important advice from Spirit, and I want to see what's surrounding you. I also have some decks on the table for oracle messages, but I feel like the tarot is going to really be helpful for you right now in what you're dealing with. Thank you, Spirit, for presiding over this reading for Scorpio today. And thank you for tuning in. Let's see. I'm going to take it one by one. Let's see the energies, Scorpio, what you're dealing with this time period. I feel like you're trying to go inward. Okay, it's about love. Two of Cups. And let's be clear about love, you all. I've had a lot of people tell me, why are you talking about love? Well, y'all, we're about to head into the pre-shadow of Venus in retrograde, which means we're dealing with exes coming back or relational issues. And it doesn't mean you have to be in a romantic bond. If you are not, chances are you're going to be dealing with it with coworkers or friends or family. These are the bonds that help us share and experience love. Okay, so don't get me wrong here. When I talk about the Two of Cups, a lot of times it does have to deal with romance, okay, which is one of the, hardest forms of love because of what it allows us to look at within ourselves, okay? So for those of you who are like, oh my God, another love reading, we're starting out with the Two of Cups. You cannot live on this planet and not talk about love. It is the driving force of the universe. It is who we are. We are love, okay? So let's just get that out of the way. So you have the opportunity, first and foremost, no matter what comes out after this, to give and receive love during this time period in a very profound, deep way. The Two of Cups is one of the best cards in the deck because it's not just you giving your energy out, it's you letting it in. And it doesn't have to come also from the form, like I said, it's the driving force of the universe. It doesn't have to come from a human. It can come from plants, minerals. It can come from the air. I mean, I had an intimate conversation with the wind the other day, with a crystal. It could be anything alive or inanimate, honestly. Open up your heart and mind to love is what Spirit's saying here, to more love. Ooh, strength. Grace under pressure. I love this card because see how the lion is right beside her. There's an intimacy between her and her inner resolve, her resiliency, her fortitude. This is the card of luster, which we shine when we let our souls exhibit and exert its own strength. So there's something that you're actually being called to be strong in your eternal being, to open up to the concept of love, to allowing love to break you open. That's what love does. Beautiful. And also this, we're heading into next month, I believe. We have a Leo full moon. That's going to be very pertinent to whatever love situation's going on. They want me to tell you that. So this next full moon, we just had one, so it's probably about a month out. There's something going on. This is beautiful energy. Scorpio, I'm not worried about y'all. Okay, reading over. We have the Two of Cups, the Strength, and the Nine of Cups with the Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So this is about you finding pockets of love wherever you go every day. And if you manage to do that, you will change your vibration. You will change your outlook. You will change your perspective. You will change whatever you're dealing with, whatever circumstances you're dealing with. But I will say that you have a very strong influence of fulfillment, personal joy. Nine of Cups is the kind of satisfaction we have inside ourselves, not because of anyone else giving it to us. It's internal validation because of how strong, soul strong you're being around your ability to give and receive love. Scorpio, this is beautiful energy. I feel like you could be deepening to the experience of love. And I think you're saying it's hard. It's hard, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I love this energy. Now let's clarify the strength. Well, I just saw that High Priestess wanted to pop out. Let's see if it comes out. This is going deep, deep, deep. Some of you could be falling in love, no doubt. And you're saying, I'm just going to go for it. What did I do? And right when I do that, what comes out? You've got a strong connection here. And it's a choice. It's not just a person, okay? Let's get beyond that, please, for the love of the great goddess. The lovers is the choices we make to love, to be loved, to feel love, to experience love, to see love. So, Scorpio, it's like your eyes are like, it's not even about the rose-colored glasses. This is falling in love with your life. Is it about somebody else? It looks like it's potentially, yeah. But it goes beyond that. It goes beyond that, way beyond that. But in this card in particular, it's the deepest soul bonds that inspire love within us. Some of the most beautiful works of art were inspired by love. Look at the Taj Mahal. He built that for his beloved. We came here to experience love, you all. And yes, it's gorgeous when it's, in the form of romantic love. When it's your beloved and you're like, you're mine, I'm yours. We don't possess each other. We're not attached to each other. We are deeply connected and bound to one another energetically. And we love one another deeply. And I'm going to be strong enough to actually open to it and live it and embody it and bring my A game every day to it. You're making a pretty strong proclamation of love and what it means to you during this time period. I'm not sure what's happening to you, but it's pretty big, okay? It's pretty big. It's almost like this is your time to actually let love flow through you. And I mean that in every possible way. At every turn. You get in your car, let love flow through you. You're washing your hair, let love flow through you. You're watching TV, let love flow through you. You know how different life is when you do that? So that's what I mean. Yes, I'm giving you the example of falling in love with someone physically, right? Emotionally, mentally, spiritually, like all the yumminess. But you can fall in love in every moment with the moment too. Okay, so don't get me wrong. Hey, why not do both, Scorpio? Why not do both? No. Oh my God. Are you ever? Scorpio, I do not know what you're doing, but your heart is going pa-ching. We have the Ace of Cups with the Lovers and the Page of Pentacles. With the Two of Cups, the Strength, and the Nine of Cups. I don't know what Kool-Aid you're drinking, but I want some. This is beautiful. This is like you're getting a heart-blasting opening experience. This is, for some of you, I'm not going to lie, this could be love at first sight. This could be falling in love with your beloved in a way you never thought was possible. This is putting plans into motion and being so excited and opening your heart to a divine union or a divine experience in your day-to-day reality with all that is. I just knocked. Spirit's knocking on your door, Scorpio. There is something profoundly shifting in your heart space at this time. I'm telling you, for those of you who are looking for the love experience, it looks like you're being met with another energy externally. Now, like I said, it could be an actual human being, okay? Or it could be the energy of love, right? And I'll tell you, it does kind of trump. It does, just a little. I've had both now. I've had both. I've had divine, whatever, just, oh my God, I'm so in love, with this person. And I've been drunk on love with divine love, with the yogi's experience, Shakti. So this is all Shakti, right? So enjoy it. This is, you have arrived in the Shakti, okay? I don't even know what to say. This is like blowing me away here. Woo! Whew. This is like, get ready, Scorpio. I'm going to get some advice here. This is kind of blowing my mind, actually. The Fool, the Seven of Pentacles. It's like, it's time for a new beginning in love, where you're going to put love first in your life. And what does that mean? Like I said, you wake up in the morning, you let love flow through you. When you put your robe on, right? Make your bed, let love flow through you. And maybe that needs to be your new mantra. I want to let love flow through me. Ask your guides, ask spirit. All right, let's get some advice. Let's get some advice here. Justice. You're coming into divine balance with inside yourself and potentially someone else. Oh my God, you see the truth. I think a lot of you are seeing the truth of a new beginning in love. And it could be with someone you've been dealing with, but like, this is like, it's either new relationship energy or it's like you see the truth of some sort of karmic connection and your desire to really open. This is the advice. I put the Lovers over here and I'm like, wait, I didn't mean to do that. You see the truth of something here, whether you need to keep your heart open and experience more love in your life with all of your interactions and or with someone that you're going to choose. I choose love. I'm going to choose love. I'm just going to do it. I hear you saying that. I'm just going to choose love. All right, Spirit, we need one more to round out the Justice. Okay. That actually wanted to come out in reverse. You may have some fear around. So it's like your heart is being so blast open with this person that whatever residual heartache you've had, there's something around the truth you're seeing about this situation that is not here to hurt you. I don't know who this is to you, but it's pretty big. I mean, with the Ace of Cups, the Two of Cups, and the Lovers here. And it's making you happy, but you're going to have to be strong to open and actually do this. But it's like going, Three of Swords in reverse is like, you're seeing the truth that this isn't here to hurt you. Justice. It's like Spirit's giving you an opportunity to look also through the lens of not pain. If you distort life and your perception of your day-to-day life with pain, with fear, that's what you're going to experience, Scorpio. And I think that you're coming out of a period where you might have been doing that. You know, life is hard. You know, this is going to hurt me. I have to protect myself, right? Or I'm never going to find what I'm looking for. And that there's an underlying belief around I don't deserve love, or I'm not worthy, or I'm not secure in myself to really have something healthy. You're coming out of a feeling of, when I see the Three of Swords in general, it's heartbreak. When it's in reverse, you're coming out of heartbreak. And you have learned how to balance out your heart space. And you see the truth. Here's the thing. If you came to this reading, you're like, am I really ready? Am I ready? Spirit's saying you are. But it's up to you to choose it, right? There's some sort of clarity that you're getting over a situation here. All right, now I'm going to do something like I don't think I explained to you, but now we're going to get some oracle messages, because this is like, if you're unsure about something, which the cards aren't indicating, about investing in something, making plans, Page of Pentacles, you're rooting in an open heart space, and it's going to change everything, Scorpio. I think you decide that's it. I'm gonna live my life with my heart open. I'm just gonna see how it is. I told you all, I think on this channel a year ago around this time, I decided to make that decision. But sometimes what it means is you have to be strong enough to know what's best for you, when it's good to invest your heart and when it's good to actually protect your heart. And it doesn't mean you close your heart, but you have healthy boundaries around it. What I mean by keeping your heart open, it's like, I'm here to exchange energy with you. And if you don't want to exchange healthy love energy with me, then I have to go, right? Not being a doormat to other people that you allow to actually pierce your heart because they can't give you the love that you deserve. So I decided, you know what? And I was going through a breakup at the time and it really hurt, but I kept my heart open and I decided I don't want to close it because it feels awful. When we close our hearts, we experience all those lower energies, you know, all of them, sadness, grief, you know, disconnection. It is a fundamental shift in our very way of living when we decide I'm going to keep my heart open. And if you need assistance with this energy, go to Michael Singer's work, read all of his books, watch his channel, listen to him. It literally is about watching out for the way your mind wants to take control of preferences, of opinions, and allowing whatever comes to you not to stick anywhere, and removing all of the residual wounding. It's a process, but once you arrive to this place, you actually have a choice in every moment to go towards fear or go towards love. And you're saying, I choose love, Jenna. I choose love. I want to choose love. Let's get some oracle messages. Okay. It's time to have gratitude for whatever you've had to endure, Scorpio. Gratitude for the past is coming up. This is your ancestors saying you see the light. You have your own inner wisdom. You carry the medicine of your past now. All right? Incorporate it, integrate it, make peace with it. Gratitude for the past. Whatever has happened to you, do not let it perpetuate and beat the drum of victimhood. All right? You are the hero of your own story. You're not a victim. You have autonomy, sovereignty, and choice. You also need to slow down. Okay? You don't need to rush towards love. You can walk steadily, slowly towards love. There's no rush when it's right. Okay? And you're being guided to release. There's a lot that's not being spoken. There's a lot that Spirit wants you to get out of your throat chakra. You're being guided to hold gratitude for the past. That during this time period, whatever your thoughts are of the past, make sure they're not negative. Everything leads us to where we're supposed to be. Okay? Slow down. Make sure you're taking time out for yourself. Open up your throat. And when I say that, scream if you need to. Get in your car. Scream. You can do ohms in deep meditation. There's something that is stuck here. And I think it's affecting your root chakras. So you open up the energy. It's like when you need to open your heart chakra, it's like the energy needs to flow out. And if you're stuck here, it's not flowing out into your consciousness. So do whatever you need to do to open your throat. Okay? You could be holding on. I remember I did deep internal work. We're talking, Scorpio. When I was going through deep, dark night stuff and I was in therapy, whenever I'd get hurt, it would go straight to my throat and I'd get that lump. Because I learned at a young age to stuff it. Oh, it doesn't matter, really. I got to help the other person feel better. I'm going to stuff it, and I'm going to help the other person soothe the other person. And I would neglect soothing myself. And a lot of you know what I'm talking about. This is what I mean. There's an inner child in you that wants you to soothe the things that you have stored so they can come out and you can release them. And that will allow the energy to flow. I'm an energy worker, energy healer. I feel like you have stuff that needs to come out. So do the ohms, do the chanting, do the breath work, but you need to make sound. So I think it was in this booklet, she says, take inhale, outhale 4 times, 5th breath, as you exhale, emote. And keep emoting. After you do that 5th breath, keep emoting. Inhale, outhale, emote. Get into a quiet area and get it out, okay? It will really help you. So that's your guidance. Now we're going to go to something different. I'm taking a look at what deck I haven't used. Because this feels, Scorpio, you're well known for the death and the tower. I feel like you're going through a very big rebirth in your heart space. And I'm going to go to, and I just heard the word forgiveness. There's something around, you see clearly that it's time to forgive yourself for the past, right? For those of you who felt like the black sheep, nobody understands you. Forgive the past. What's the point in holding on to it? It's a bag you don't want to continue to carry. It's heavy. All right. Now I'm going to shuffle this a few times and forgive others. Whoop. That wants to come out. I'll be laughing. Okay. Yeah. This is about staying rooted and grounded. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the death and rebirth card and see what's surrounding you in the masculine and feminine energies, Scorpio, at this time. This is something new I'm doing. I'm just trying to find death and rebirth. Feel like it is the other one. But Queen of Pentacles, ground your energy. I'm so curious about what's surrounding you. I see the tower. There it is. Okay, yeah. No wonder you're wrapping up a cycle that has been one hell of a difficult time, especially around the things that you've been fired up. All right. But actually, the Queen of Wands is over that, but that's 4. So I'm going to deal with your masculine energy, okay? Now, this is energy surrounding you. It's also energy that you are embodying because our external reality is a reflection of our internal reality. So that's why I talk about both, because you can't say it's entirely the external reality's fault. It's wherever you're resonating, your energy. So you've been dealing with a cycle here. We have death. The masculine side, which is the left side of the brain. That's why I say left, masculine. You've had obstacles, challenges, conflicts, stalemates. And you know what? You are wrapping up a cycle where it was just defend, 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 defend. Exhausting. This is exhausting, Scorpio. So your masculine energy went to war with your life, with your vibration. And I get it. This is when we get into survival mode and we don't know any better. We don't know how to soften. We don't know how to slow down. We don't know how to even just be comfortable because we're dealing with so much. And I've been in this place in my life many times. So that's why they're saying you need to work on your foundations so where you don't have to be at odds. Because whatever internal reality you have vibrationally is what you experience on the outside. So if you are feeling like you're being attacked, people are coming at you, everyone wants to fight, you're dealing with conflict after conflict, what is it in you that you need to release? And that's when you need to start making decisions that bring peace to your life. Whether you need to move to a different home, deal with different people that are in your home. For me, the biggest thing I realized was I need to be in a calm, peaceful home. And that's my base layer. Once I'm calm, peaceful home, then I can make decisions accordingly. But if I can't feel calm in my home, how can you feel calm in the world? So that's your masculine energy in this rebirth. Now your feminine energy. Wow. Goodness me. You've got some energy, some energy surrounding you. So you are ending a cycle. I feel like you're stepping off into one of the most enriching, loving, heart-centered, falling in love with your life, being in love with somebody, journeys, cycles. Because this is where it was. You're ending a way of life, Scorpio, where now it's about nurturing yourself, allowing your heart and mind to settle in your Empress energy. You have someone coming in that has strong air and water placements, okay? Someone who is mature, mentally stimulating, someone you could talk to about anything, and someone who is emotionally mature, okay? Feminine. Now, if you are male, then reverse the roles. You have an Empress that you want to nurture, okay? Take it as it resonates, but I'm telling you, your masculine side is tired of fighting against yourself or against your life. It's time to ground in your energy, Scorpio, and come into balance with the parts of you that want to feel extremely prosperous. And there's something you're learning right now around what you're going to completely change your life in 2025. You're going to completely change your life. And it's funny, I don't feel emotional, but my eyes want to water. Some of you seeing this is like, I want to radically shift my energy. And when you do that, your life will change. I'm saying this to you as a Libra because 2024 was that year for me where I actually said, you know what, I've had enough of being in survival mode. I've had enough of making decisions to make everybody else happy. I'm going to move. I'm going to be in my own home. I'm going to get centered and calm and peaceful. And I'm going to open my heart to life. And you may need that time, but I will say that there is something waiting for you on the other side of this journey. So you need to ground in your energy and open your heart. That is what I'm seeing here from Spirit. And I've been extremely long-winded with y'all. Oh my God. That's okay. That is okay. Wild and wonderful. You deserve to have a wild and wonderful existence, Scorpio. So it's time to end a cycle that is like, it's been hard for you to even end this cycle. But how long do you want to stay in that energy? 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords. You're wrapping that up. And in the heart of it, you're turning away from that toward an abundant, prosperous life where you are surrounded by energies that love and support you and stimulate you in profound and unique ways. Wow. You know, you may be feeling like this is go time. Some of you are getting go time on a love connection because you don't want it to pass you by. But you're getting wild and wonderful, time to act, spirit of life, and don't give up. Let me read these. This is going to be very important messages for you all. Why focus on limitations and realism? Breakthroughs and miracles require no linear explanation or method. Unexplainable and illogical magic happens every day. Time to act. You don't have to know everything in advance. Take the first step and watch it all unfold. You can deal with whatever your path reveals. You are ready. So if some of you are like, I'm not ready for this love situation, that's why the strength is here. You're like, I know how to make myself happy. I'm fine. Thank you very much. But no, there's love here. It's a new beginning in love. If you're coming out of heartbreak with someone you've been dealing with, there's clarity now over this connection. You're holding on to it. Others of you, you are opening up into a new love connection. Okay? This is big, 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 earth shaking big. Okay? Spirit of life, remember, you are never alone. The spirit of life is with you. The world takes care of you. Allow yourself to rest in this realization and feel the lightness in you. And don't give up. It's okay that things don't always feel easy and effortless. Some of the best moments in life happen during and after hard times. Keep believing. Yeah, you've been going through a very hard time, and Spirit's saying, don't give up. You have so much in front of you, but you have to just believe it. If you don't believe in the magic of life, you will not experience it. And I can tell you 100%, I have been on the path of victimhood. I've been on the path of survivalhood. I've been on the path of lack. And I stepped off of that timeline, you all. And life is so much richer when you trust yourself and you open your heart. And I believe you can do this, Scorpio. I do. I believe 100% you can live like this. Go to Michael Singer's work, ground in your reality, make sweeping changes, go through this beautiful rebirth, close this cycle out where you were just at war with everything going on. Let go of the fight. Life isn't about fighting for what you want. It's about surrendering to what is. And then everything just flows. It's hard to explain when you're in survival mode. But trust me, it took me decades to get to this place. So be gentle with yourself. Don't rush it. But it's a decision you're going to make every day to keep your heart open. And there's a lot of resources that help you do that. But namely, it's about you nurturing you now, okay? Opening up your throat, releasing this stuck energy, okay? This felt like a deeply healing reading energetically. So go drink a lot of water, get outside, ground in nature. It's about shifting the energy. Whenever you feel low, you shift the energy. You go from 3D to 5D, 3D to 5D. You don't stay in 3D. When you look at what is, if you don't like your circumstances, you can change them. But you've got to start raising higher and higher and higher and knowing that you can access the higher timelines whenever you want. It's there. I have posted 3D, 4D, 5D, and there's ways you can move up the emotional scale whenever you feel low. And you're going to move through it. It's not bypassing the lower frequencies. It's just not getting stuck there when they arrive. Okay? You figure out, oh, I'm in a lower vibrational state. That's okay. I'm going to give myself permission to feel what I feel. I'm not going to stuff it. I'm going to move through it. I'm going to release it. I'm going to allow it. I'm going to nurture my inner being. And I'm going to call on Source to help me. I'm going to call on my guides to help me. Okay? I'm sending you love, Scorpio. This was a big one. Take care.